Yay, it's Friday. It's Mike Duffy checking in from DontGetHacked, cybersecurity, 24/7 tech support for busy entrepreneurs and C-suite executives who need a second opinion on their technology and their cybersecurity. Also, award-winning producer for entertainment.com, a new media company where we help business owners stay disciplined with creating their podcast and distributing their message to the world of being omnipresent. And look, my YouTube creator sweatshirt showed up. So this proves you're monetized. And we can do it for you in a really quick turnaround. Technically 30, 60, 90 days, depending on your account, your current video frequency you've uploaded, if you've got any copyright restrictions, if you've had any shadow bans, re-education that you need to do on YouTube. It's not always a smooth process to get your YouTube monetization gear status. YouTube monetization status means you got over 1,000 subscribers, X amount of video watches. It could be shorts, it could be longs. There's different requirements. It changes. And what YouTube monetization gets you is the ability to control the ads that YouTube is putting on your videos. Because if you didn't know, they're already popular enough on YouTube. YouTube's already placing ads on your stuff, and you have no control over it unless you have the internal switches that YouTube flipped on saying you're monetized. Then you can go and turn off the ads or turn them on. But without the YouTube monetization status, you have no granular control over that stuff. This is what we help businesses do. We can short track. There's a ton of great YouTube channels out there, a ton of great creators, a ton of great business owners making videos. And they either don't have engaging content, and they're not going to get to that status of YouTube monetization because I had one viewer and they dropped off. So I know this is not an engaging video, but that is okay because it is educational for anybody who's following me. It's Mike Duffy, digital nomad from Canada, just standing outside making my second cup of coffee. We live in the trailer. That's me, who I am. We've got another channel. Anyway, so we're talking about YouTube monetization. How do I get this sweater? Because not 0.001% of YouTube accounts are actually monetized. Even less get swag. So there's a very, very small group of YouTube creators getting any type of swag. You may have seen plaques in the past. Those plaques are for hitting X amount of views. I haven't got that point yet. We'll get there. We just learned how to short track YouTube monetization. We've got a service where we help business owners run organic ads to their YouTube. Nobody's going to find out about your business unless they can search for you. And what I find is I do cybersecurity for business owners is when I meet you and I grab your business card and I start looking you up, I can't really find you on Google search, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, or LinkedIn, because you're running your business, but you're not really broadcasting your message to the world. And what you need to be doing is broadcasting your message to the world. And the easiest way to do that is on YouTube, because guess what? YouTube is not a walled garden. Everybody can access YouTube for free. You don't have to pay for YouTube. It's everywhere. Plus, it's owned by Google, which means if you optimize your YouTube account and you tag your videos properly, YouTube is automatically going to send backlinks to Google. So, if you live in a small town or a big city or whatever, and you're looking for a service, let me ask you this question. You're looking for a service. Where do you go looking for that? If you need a plumber or a carpenter or a painter or somebody to fix your car, typically, if you're on a mobile device, people are going to use Google Maps, right? So you should be listed on Google My Business. And if you're not listed on Google My Business, you're not going to show up. Second place people look for stuff is Google. Maybe back and forth. Maybe it's Google versus Google Maps, but they're all owned by the same place, right? So if you're winning on Google My Business and we're winning on YouTube, all that stuff's going to be automatically pushed to Google, and you don't have to worry about SEO on Google search. You don't have to worry about paying for ads. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff, because as a business owner, everything gets super expensive. Everything gets super expensive. Business licenses, taxes, office expenses, employees. If you have somebody managing your website or your social media, your marketing, everything's huge expense. And as business owners, generally, you're reinvesting any of the profit that you have. So if there's any money left at the end of the week, end of the month, and at the end of the year, you're reinvesting it into something, but you may not have that much to invest. And Google My Business is free. Set it up, it's free. YouTube is free to set up. It's just your time and making content and then tagging it properly so you show up online. So this is, there's a lot of different ways. Mike at DontGetHacked, Global Cybersecurity, can help you. I can help you make sure your computer works. You've got backups, everything. You've got all your passwords documented. You're able to run your business, run your life efficiently. Ask us questions all the time, because my advice is free. Me implementing it is what I charge for. So my advice is always going to be free. I'll always give you a step-by-step of how to do something. But me or one of my employees doing it for you, that's what we charge for. So I can give you, suggestions on how to monetize your YouTube and get placed, but at the end of the day, you still have to do the work. You have to make longs, make shorts, do lives, and get yourself seen, and then follow up with people, because people may not like your advertising, your messaging, your pricing, how you communicate with them I deal with small business owners a lot. Everybody from 4-figure, 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure. And I see a ton of problems usually with the way they communicate. They're too emotional. They get pissed off if you don't agree with their pricing or their follow-up or the services they provide, or if you recommend that they do something in a different way. I've grown past all that bullshit. I'm super flexible. If you want to I don't care who you're using for email provider or website or whatever. I just want to make sure you got your passwords. I want to make sure you know how your stuff works, and you're the administrator, and you get your passwords to your own stuff. And that, I had a conversation with a business owner this morning, and they've got a functional website on WordPress, and somebody's trying to convince them to go high level. I'm like, you can go to go high level. I don't care if you go to go high level. I just want to make sure at the end of the day, you're the administrator of your own go high level, and you get the password for it, just in case you get ripped off or screwed. You need to know how to go in and fix it. And if you're going to hire me to fix it, well, I need to make sure you have your username and password so you can go in and fix it for yourself. At the end of the day, you can believe whomever you want, hire whomever you want, but at the end of the day, as the business owner, you need to know how you show up on Google search, YouTube search, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. It's okay. As long as you're there, you get a presence, and all of those point back to your website, then they work. You may have some really great ideas how to go viral on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or these other TikTok or these other walled gardens, but at the end of the day, are they bringing you more business? If they're not bringing you more business, go make sure you show up properly on Google search, Google Maps, and YouTube, because they're free and people don't need accounts there to access your content or your phone number or your email address. Make sure all that stuff's available. Email, phone, website, whatever, and that you actually respond to people in a reasonable amount of time, because we get messages all the time saying, hey, can you help me with this, and hey, can you help me with this? I'm like, yes, I'm going to give you our pricing. I'm not sure if you're going to like our pricing, but here's our pricing, and this is the pricing that we provide to you to keep ourselves in business, and you either like it or you don't. You either like my advice or you don't. But I have enough customers, and I have business in 3 different countries, Canada, USA, and Dubai, that we help out a lot of people. We just have to learn how to communicate with you and make sure that we're always found. And this is why I have so many business owners saying, hey, you seem to be everywhere and you're able to travel the world and run your business remotely. How are you able to do this? And I'm like, you got to be able to be found. Google Maps, YouTube, and then you're always going to have those walled ecosystems like Facebook and Instagram where you get a couple followers and maybe people buy from you over there, but at the end of the day, everybody's going to be Google searching you, and you got to show up. And if you don't show up, we can help you with that. It's off to my second coffee of the day. So and I jumped over here because I got kicked off my Facebook Live for some reason. Even though I paid for the blue check mark over on Facebook, I got kicked off my live this morning after I've been making phone calls all morning. So I've already spoken to somebody in Tennessee and I've spoken to somebody in Dubai. And then I thought I'd go live on Facebook, got kicked off there. So I'm like, I'm gonna come over to YouTube and make sure there's some content over here so you can see my smiling face, see my exclusive YouTube swag, which signals I can make sure you get monetized on YouTube 30, 60, 90 days. About as fast as, it just depends on how many followers you already have, how much video content you have up there, and if you have any strikes against you. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get you monetized, but we can show you the path to monetization and creating an awesome stage on YouTube, which is automatically going to create you backlinks to Google search, and just make sure you have high authority. Have a great day.